Modern psychoanalysis, I think, is unique in that we are concerned with the earliest stages of life, the kinds of problems that develop almost before a child can speak, where different tensions and frustrations develop that can't be worked through.
We understand that it comes from stress, which is why we don't interpret. We don't say your problem is, you know, your mother didn't pay attention to you when you were young or something like that. Instead, we find out why we're not paying better attention and bring it into the reality of the relationship with us.
In the first weeks of life, the amount of information going in is enormous, and you're sort of gaining, you're doubling your experience day by day, and it's emotional experience. It's the feeling that is existing between the child and the caretaker. So the patient can't tell you about that because there are no words for that. So in the modern analytic world, we have to experience that transference, as we call it, in terms of feelings. And that's a huge separation between classical analysis and modern analysis.
People come to us with, as they do to others, with their symptoms and their complaints. And we don't try to take away the symptoms. We support them. We try to help them build stronger resources rather than take things away. But we really see these other defenses as the healthy effort of a fragile ego to take care of itself.
We have a treatment service which we've developed from which we've never turned away a patient. Diagnosis has never mattered. Ability to pay has never mattered. I think we provide a very important service to the community, and that has effects then on all these people's lives in other ways.
Coming here, I begin to understand how to work with resistance. I also work with kids who are told what goes on in our house stays in our house, so we can't talk about it. Even though it's tearing you apart and destroying your family, you are unable to see your dreams and your goals manifest, but you need to keep your mouth shut. By coming here and studying about resistance, I understood that how I can get them to open up is to join them. And as I begin to join them, many of the secrets begin to open up. And they felt safe, and I felt honored that they allowed me to hold that for them. So they didn't have to hold it anymore. For example, I had a girl when I first met her, she was in the 9th grade. She was sexually abused from the age of 8 to 14. When she told her mother didn't believe her. How she told me is I told her, begin to write your stuff in the journal, because she didn't know me, she didn't know who I was. In the journal, she allowed me to read, and I began to see her pain. And because of ACAP, it allowed me to be with them. I wasn't judging, and I just have to remind myself to remove my stuff. ACAP made me become very aware of my counter-transference, so it does not interfere, to understand their transference, so it's not about me. Having been in this program for, I'll say, 4 years, but I still remember the gifts that they gave me, so I can use it with my babies who need to learn how to survive in life before they graduate.
When their dad left, all of my children came to ACAP and, you know, received help. And so that helped all of us.
This training really helped me to complete my development as a therapist.
There's a certain thread that winds its way through my life, and it says modern analysis, you know. So ACAP tremendous asset for me.
I think I'm definitely a better mother through being at ACAP.
When I came to ACAP, I then started to integrate modern analytic theory and practice with the funeral directors. We look at the funeral as the beginning of bereavement. So my staff's more interested in the emotional content and the context of what's going on during all the services. So we actually provide a free bereavement support membership to all of our families. So.
The unfortunate experience is we had a daughter, Sienna, who got E. coli at the hospital as a baby and died. And I have to tell you, it was a profound experience. It changed my life forever. I suffered a depression, and why I suffered after, I was Superman up to that point. Anything I wanted to accomplish, I could. That point was sort of my first failure. I took it personally that I didn't save my daughter. And then I came to ACAP, and I never in my wildest dreams thought I would drive. It's actually 53 miles each way. And I can't wait to get here.
What I first realized here after perhaps maybe 2 months being here at ACAP, that psychoanalysis is a terrific technique to explore the world of personal wisdom.
That if you are willing to listen and fully listen to what a person is saying, it's really, really powerful.
While I'm helping other people, I'm actually helping myself.
The bottom line is analysis makes you free.